it's Samina, and today we are going to do some more makeup swatching and testing. If you saw in my Primark haul that I did a couple of weeks ago, which I think is uploaded, I did get these eyeshadow palettes. There were 3 altogether. There was an amber one, there was a berry, and there was also an urban. Each of them all had different colours. So the urban had a mixture. Then the berry had red and pinky tones, and then the amber, which is the one we're going to do today, was the kind of fiery oranges colours. So as you can see, it's not been opened yet. I've been anxious to get these open. On the back it does tell me the colours, so I will put a list in the below, so that if you want to pick your favourite, the colours or names will also pop up at the top as well. So these palettes are really nice. I bought all 3 at once, and eventually we will get around to swatching all of them. So back to this one. So this one is the amber palette. So as you can see from the inside, we are going to have some pinks and some oranges. There are 2 darker colours with sort of brown, and then obviously we have a lighter colour. So these range in, obviously this was £4 altogether, which isn't a bad price for an entire palette. I believe each of the palettes were £4. Yeah, they were each £4, which for an eyeshadow palette nowadays is a bargain price. So if you don't go to Primark a lot, they do have a massive makeup range, and they are bringing out new stuff all the time. A couple of weeks ago I bought the chocolate range, or I bought some of the chocolate range. I couldn't afford to buy all of it at once. It's a bit more pricier than normal makeup. I think one of them was like £8 or £10, so we'll get the plastic off. We don't need that, and then I can show you the colours in a bit more. So the colours themselves look like this. You start down here with the whites, then we go through some pinks, we've got some oranges, and then we go down to these darker browns. There are the colours. The colour names. Ooh, the colour names is, the white one is Marshmallow, Cream, we have Mirage, we have Saffron. What does that say? The pink one is Tuscany, Burnt Amber is the orange one. It's very hard to read on the back. Then you've got Tan, Persian Rose, Spice, and the last one is Rust. So I will write them all down below, and they will pop up as we go through and test them. So as we're 3 minutes in, I think we should get down to some testing. If you're wondering why I'm sitting like this today, outside it's snowed, it's rained, it's drizzly, it's horrible, and the light in this room is just not cooperating. So we are trying our best to accommodate the horrendous weather changing that we seem to be having this week. So the brushes I'm using as well, these came from Poundland. These were just applicator brushes. So you get like 20 for £1, which is not a bad price. So what we're going to do is we're going to test them out. So the first one we're going to test out is this one, which is called Marshmallow. So it's a gorgeous white colour and should go on really well. I do have quite, I would say, darkish skin on my underarm, so it should come off in a gorgeous white. The powder's going on quite well, and as you can see, the white itself has just come up really well. A good white base to start from is always good when you're doing eyeshadow. So the next colour, which is this lovely creamy colour, is called Cream. Who would have known a cream colour called Cream? But there you go. It really went to town on the names, obviously. They were like, oh, what should we call white? Should we call it white? That'd be too obvious. So this is the cream. Again, it's come up quite light. I mean, it might be just my arm. If I close the curtain a bit, it might be just my arm, but it's come up very kind of pale. I suppose you could try to layer it, but it does look like it's a very pale colour. Try and in a bit more. So it's a very pale. It's merging quite well with the white, to be honest. Pale colours always do seem to not show up quite as much as I'd like. As well. So the next colour we're going to try is this kind of bronzy colour. It's called Mirage. It's got like a orangey brown colour to it, so it's called Mirage. So this should show up. Oh, that is gorgeous. I'm not a fan usually of browns and oranges, but look at that. Now that has shown up really well. Can you see that? And the actual eyeshadows have got this like glitteriness to it. Got a glittery sheen to it, which is lovely as well. It's a big glitz. The next one is called Saffron, and it's this kind of orangey hue to it. So this kind of reminds me of like sun-drenched beaches and that kind of girl out there with the nice tan. So there's the orange, there's Mirage, and it actually does look really nice. So we're getting a good contrast of colours at the minute. The next colour is the Tuscany, which is this gorgeous pinky colour. Now I don't do pinks myself, but we will certainly try it out. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So these colours, whoever picked them in the Primark world, I've done it so they complement really well. If you look at them on my arm, they do complement so nice. They kind of flow between each other, which is good to see that they've actually thought about, you know, using the colours all together. So the next one is this gorgeous one in the middle, and this one is called Burnt Amber. So it's a more in-your-face colour, which I probably wouldn't use myself because it's a bit, it's not too bad. I thought it was going to be a bit in-your-face by the colour, but actually on your arm, just bring that round a bit, as you can see, it's not as harsh as it seems. So misleading, that one. I thought it was going to be a bit brighter, as it does look quite bright. So the next one here was the one I was having trouble with, which I believe says tan. So this is kind of more like your sandy beach colour. So it's more like a sandy beachy beige colour. Not babe, beige. Get your words out, girl. It's like a beige, I would say. And it does have a good colour. It's got a bit of a orangey colour to it, as you can see here. Bring that round there. It's got like a bit of an orangey colour to it. You see that colour there? It's coming off well. So that's the tan. The next colour is this gorgeous pink. So we're down to 3 colours, which is this pink. And the pink one is called Persian Rose. So we've got like a dusky pink. And the actual eyeshadow is coming off really easy. I'm not really having to gouge at it or multiple strokes. It's actually coming out really well. So as you can see from the pink, it's an alright colour. It's quite pale. To bring you up a bit closer. Hello. So the pink here is alright. It's a little bit on the light side for me. I'm not really a pink fan either, just in case you're wondering. So we have 2 colours left. So I hope you're enjoying this video. If you want to like and subscribe to me, you can. I will give you more information at the end. So the next colour we're going to try is this kind of reddy colour. It's like a reddy brown, and it's called Spice. So this should come out really nicely. Ooh. So if there are any videos you'd love to see me doing, or any particular eyeshadow palettes you'd like me to swatch that you're not quite sure whether you want to buy it or not, if you let me know, I will quite happily go out and try and find them and buy them. Ooh, lost my brush. Need to put a bit more on. It's not gone quite around my arm. So here we have the what was it called? Forgotten the name. Spice. So here's the Spice colour. It's meant to be like a purple hue to it. So it looks alright. As you can see on my arm, the palette is really going like into each other. The palette's really working, which is nice to see that a palette's actually working with what's around it. So then last of all we have this one, which is called Rust. So this should technically be a brown colour to go with the oranges and that, just to give them a continuity through the colour spectrum. And there, oh yes, now this is a gorgeous colour. This is probably my favourite colour of the lot, is this brown right here. I'm not really a fan of brown, but out of the colours, so the colours we have are here. So we will go through the colours. So this was Mushroom, which didn't really, Marshmallow, which didn't really show up very well. We have Cream, which is here, which did show up, but took quite a lot of swatches. Then we had the yellow here, which was Mirage. Then we had this one, which was Saffron. The pinky colour here was Tuscany. We had Burnt Amber, which was the bright amber colour. Then we had the brown one, which was Tan. Then we had Persian Rose, which was the pinky colour. Then we had Spice, which had the purple hue to it. And then the last one was the Rust. So all in all, with the light being horrendous, the colours are here. You can see that. So the palette itself is really good. I really do love this palette, how it mixes, how it goes. You've got a good contrast between the lights and then the darker colours, and the palette just kind of flows. So if you want to layer some eyeshadow up, you could start with a cream base and then put some orange on and then give it a touch of brown in the corners and everything just to make your eyes. So I absolutely love this palette. It's not really my colours, but the fact that it works so well and everything is a good palette for me. So it's £4. I don't know if they've still got them in Primark. I bought all three all at once just so I had them. And then in a later review, I will do the Berry and the Urban at some point. It's on my list of to-dos. I haven't brought you many makeups this week. It's been snowing and horrible, so I've been indoors. But then my kids have been off school because they've had snow days. My partner's had a week off work, so I haven't really had a chance to with the house full. So I will bring you some more makeup swatchings very, very soon, because I have like an entire bag full to get through. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you want to check this palette out, you can check this out at Primark. And if you have the brushes, if you want some of these came from Poundland, and there's just 20 in there. Although you can get some decent brushes from Primark as well. I've used them in a previous video, and their applicator brushes work quite well. So if you want to like and subscribe to this video, please do so. I will write a list down below of all the colours and everything. And if you want to see parts 2 and 3, say the Urban and the Berry, comment down below if you want to see them, and I will get them to you as soon as I can. So if you wish to like, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon for another video. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye!